Good morning. It's earlier than I usually do these videos. As you might be able to tell, I have to have my lights on and it's dark outside. But this morning I actually started waking up earlier than I usually do. So I have been working on joining the 5 o'clock club again, which is something I used to do a long time ago, but between self-development and choosing to change my career path and all of that kind of stuff, my schedule totally changed. It turned more into a wake up at 8 and go to bed at midnight, 1 o'clock. So we're working on shifting that back to 5 o'clock in the morning, trying to buy myself some more productive hours. Because I'm going to tell you right now, most people probably aren't productive between the hours of 8 and 12. Right before they go to bed. It's usually time to eat extra food, watch extra TV. You got all your family around if you have a family with you. If not, all your friends are like, let's play video games. So it's kind of an unproductive time of the day. Which gets me to my point that we're trying to stay motivated. We're trying to do better in our lives. We're trying to accomplish the things that we really, really want. And we're trying to excel and exceed. And I could go on forever about all the different things that we're trying to do. But anyways, that leads me to how we want to stay motivated. Start early. If you didn't catch on to that before I got to this point, start early. Buying yourself a couple extra hours in the morning definitely helps. It allows you to either have a little bit more time to reflect, a little bit more time to have coffee if you definitely need that like I do. It allows us this opportunity to do things that we would never ever do. When you wake up at, let's say, 7 o'clock and you leave the house at 7:30, well, you wake up, brush your teeth, you brush your hair, have a shower maybe, crush a cup of coffee really quickly, have to take a crap before you leave, which the coffee didn't help with that situation, and you're trying to cram that all into 30 minutes. It's not super beneficial. So when I used to do this, I used to wake up at 5 o'clock, and that bought me an entire hour to sit down and, have coffee, watch the news. I don't watch the news anymore because it's so negative. It's not even worth my time anymore. But it gave me that time. It allowed me to have the opportunity to do more of my day, plan for my day, add whatever I want. This morning I got a mini workout in. I grabbed some of my resistant bands and, kind of went at it, did a little pump, felt a little better. I was like, yeah, I did 5 minutes of exercise. 5 minutes is 5 minutes. And that's 5 minutes more than I've done every other morning. So it's better. We're being better today. But start early. If you're used to waking up at 8, wake up at 7. Get yourself an extra hour. Maybe that's the hour where you actually enjoy your morning before you start your rush. Which allows you just a little bit more time to reflect and a little bit more time to do whatever you got to do. Maybe you want to get something done in that morning. Maybe you're cramming for class and you're like, hey, I can get an extra half an hour of studies in before I have to go to work, which is going to save me half an hour in the back end, which means I have more time to go do whatever the hell I want to do. And when you're up early in the morning, no one else is awake usually. And if they are, they don't want to talk to you. So there's not going to be a problem. But what would be a problem is crushing your day into such a small period of time. And by no means am I saying don't get sleep and wake up early and run on 4 hours. That's probably unrealistic for most of the population. I know there's some crazy people who work 5-6 hour naps into their entire fucking system. I like 8. I like 7 hours of sleep minimum, at least. Sometimes I'll sleep for 10 hours. I love getting rest. But you have to be productive. In order to be productive, you need to be awake. You need to get up. So, if you're still sleeping, which you're probably not because you're watching this video, get up a little bit earlier. Do one thing that you're not used to doing in the morning. Change your routine just a little bit at a time. If you want things to be different in your life, you have to change. And in order to change, sometimes we just have to take the small little steps. Those should lead to the big steps. You know, if you're waking up a little bit early and you're doing a little bit of exercise in the morning, maybe that leads you to going to the gym. You know, maybe that leads you to having the opportunity to look for a new job, which you keep procrastinating about because you're like, at least this pays my bills, and whatever other reason that you're keeping your job that you don't like. Whatever it happens to be. Buy yourself a little extra time. Wake up earlier in the morning. Do what you got to do. Get it out of the way. Clean the house. I don't care what it is that you do. Do something. Do something. Because we're all trying to do it. And if you need to know that somebody's there for you, I'm here for you. And I will support you. There'll be 100 of these videos guaranteed that can help you throughout your day. Can help you throughout your week. If you're looking for support, find support. I'll support you. I know there's plenty of other people in the world that will support you. Your family probably will support you. Friends will probably support you. If they don't, they're not the right people. But on that note, I need to get to the gym because I'm trying to buy myself some time and I'm trying to get some more stuff done today. So, on that note, stay positive, stay motivated, and be better, guys.